Happy Sunday, team. I'm so glad to be remoting in with you for stretching. We have just a quick series today. We'll do a foot massage, a foot rollout. So if you have a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, a golf ball, anything, a rolling pin, anything that you can roll out your foot, we'll start out with that. If the foot massage doesn't serve you, again, come into a calf stretch. You can do that calf stretch up against the wall if that feels good. And then we'll also be using a ball for that back stretch. So those are the two pieces of apparatus, optional to use, of course. And then we'll just tune out. You might hear some background noise in my world on this one, but just tune that out. Come to your mat, find that space where you can try and let go of any physical, mental, emotional stress while you come to your mat. And spend this time trying to lighten your load instead of add to it. So we slide onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. And then slide onto the heels, lift the toes. As we come from position to position, we're being intentional with that. Slide to the outside rim of the foot. And then slide to the inside rim. We're going to roll through that one more time before we roll out. Slide onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels. And then slide onto the heels, lift the toes. Roll to the outside rim of the foot. And then come onto the inside rim of the foot. Place all four quadrants into the floor so you feel the front, back, side to side connect to the floor. And then from there, I want you to pay attention to what that feels like. And then take your right foot and roll it over your apparatus. So whether that's a bar, I'm using a roller today, lots of different things you can use. And then as you roll out, so we just want to assess the before and after, like when we do that back stretch. Outside rim of the foot, so we're going to spend shorter time and we're going to go through it twice. So with that, I want you to think about just getting to know the tightness in the foot to start, and then we'll go into a more intentional rollout on round 2. Slide onto the inside rim of the foot. Gracie's collar is like a little tambourine over there. It's like we have background tambourine noise. And then come onto the heel of the foot. That's where we sometimes have that crunchy stuff that we're trying to kind of break up, eat out, eat through. And then the arch. And then the ball of the foot, go pinky toe to big toe, roll in and out. And once again, go to the outside rim, quickly scrolling through what we've already worked through. So we're trying to assess where your foot needs more attention today. Inside rim. Once you've already done that and you've loosened it up a little bit, you can get a little bit deeper on the second round. And then dig into the heel. Boy, it's loud. I feel like you can hear it all the way from there. And then the arch, crunch, crunch, crunch. Just like usual, if you can't get in and loosen up that arch, stand on your apparatus, whether that's a bar, a ball, put pressure into it and then come off, put pressure into it and then come off, and then roll a little more. And then come to the ball of the foot, big toe to the pinky toe. right foot on the floor, and then feel the difference from your right foot to your left foot. If it feels pretty much the same, then your feet are in good condition. If you feel a big drastic change, go ahead and start with that left foot. Then it just means we need a little bit more of this in our life. We need to pay a little bit more attention to the feet because they're all bound up and tight, and then when you roll them out, they respond well to it, and that's what we want. If that before and after is drastic, then that's a good thing. That means we can really find something that helps them let go and release in a pretty short relative piece of time. Pinky rim of the foot, go ahead and roll out on that outside side. And then inside rim. Spending more time where your foot needs it. And then dig into the heel. And then the arch. And ball of the foot, pinky toe to the big toe, out and back. Now once again, pinky rim of the foot. And inside rim. And the heel. The arch. You can stand on that bar or that ball, do a little deep tissue on that pressure point if you want. And then the ball of the foot, pinky toe to the big toe. Now roll all the way from the front to the back. From there, go ahead and take your left foot, step it next to your right, compare the two. So we just want to assess that before and after. We did that before and then after, and see how that feels with your foot connecting to the earth. And then from there, big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly in. Round your back. Dangle the arms. Walk the hands forward. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lengthen the hip flexors. Flatten your feet. So if you pull your head back, squeeze your glutes and try and press your hips forward, you'll get a little bit deeper stretch through those hip flexors. Big breath in. As you exhale, sink back into that child's pose. Tuck the hips under. With each exhale, try and feel the weight of the hips get a little bit heavier and sink down into the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back, rotate over. We're going to go right into our back stretch today, you guys. So scooch forward so you can lay flat on your back on the mat. Once you're there, straighten your legs, place the hand behind your back, and evaluate your back gap for today. So the distance from the tailbone to the next point of contact and the height. So we're looking at those two positions to assess how tight our back is today. Bend the knees, Lift your hips, place the ball right underneath the tailbone, lengthen your legs, and then in that position where the gravity load of the legs helps to pull the hip flexors taut, I want you to try and release the weight of the thighs, release the weight of the legs, breathe into that. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, soften the knees. Let the knees come in towards the chest and let them hang open. So you let them draw in and out, lengthening out that lumbar spine. Point and flex your feet. And rotate the ankles. Reverse. And hold the legs neutral. Take the knees in, open. Keep the feet pointed. Legs are straight and kick the feet up and over the head. Try and send your toes all the way up to the ceiling. And then flex your feet. I may have to check on that. Nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, pull the right leg in, let the left leg extend out just a little bit. Inhale. As you exhale, open it out to the side just a little. It's okay, Gracie. And switch. Pull the knee to the chest. Externally rotate. Center both knees in. Now this time, let the knees go open. Your hands hold on to the ankles. Use your elbows to push out on the thighs, on the knees. Opening up through the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, lengthen the legs. Inhale. Exhale, heels together. That still, if you can, you're keeping the hands on the ankles. Your elbows are pressing into the knees, into the quadriceps to press out. And straighten the legs. One more time, bend the knees, press out. And lengthen. Close the legs, bend the knees. Straighten the legs, flex the feet and open. Close and soften. Lengthen and open. One more time, close, bend the knees. Now this time you're going to lengthen the legs, flex the feet. You can have your hands on the hamstrings, on the calves, on the feet. Lift your head and you're just folding yourself in half. Now this is where we talked about it may work better for you to bend one knee and lengthen the other one and do an alternating switch, or both are straight. Breathe. As you exhale, set your head down. Lengthen the legs out to the side. Take your hands, press the hands out so that you're either placing your hands on the inside portion of the thigh, the calves, or the feet, and you open up into a little bit wider split. Now bring the hands around the outside and pull the toes towards the floor. Big breath in. As you exhale, close the legs, bend the knees, set one foot down at a time, lift your hips off of the ball or the roller, slide it out to the side, roll pull the back down, straighten the legs, and then place your hand back behind you and see what your back gap feels like now. Now for most of us, it's going to be smaller. It's going to have changed from the before and after. Just assess what that feels like for you today. Again, same thing. If you notice a big difference, it just helps you know that that would be a good stretch for you to do more often. Now pull the left knee in towards the chest, tease it front to back a little bit. And then take that left knee across the right side of the body. Lift the left hand, bring the left arm out to the side. Look over that left shoulder. So our goal is that after that back stretch, our spinal rotation would be just a little bit more productive. Allowing that right hand to gently press on the thigh, giving you a little bit more range of motion. Inhale. Exhale, release whatever stress in the glute, in the thigh, in the back. Now big breath in. As you exhale, pull that left knee back to center. Switch, grab the right knee in towards the chest, lengthen the left. It's going to lengthen your left hip flexors. Tease front to back with the right. Bring that right knee across the left side. Lift the right arm. Open it out to the side. Spinal twist. With each exhale, we're trying to let go. So you're trying to let go of the tension in the IT band, in the glute, in the back. That rotation through the upper part of the spine will stretch out your pecs a little bit, anterior deltoid. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards the chest, meet it with the left. Now from here, set your feet down, open up the legs. Now in that position, if my feet are closer to my hips, it's going to be more of an inner thigh stretch. If I send my legs out, it's going to be more of an IT band stretch. So you pick where you want to be. We'll take a couple deep breaths here, and you're trying to let the weight of the legs feel heavy and sink into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale. If there's tension in your back, in your jaw, in your face, in your hands, your feet, let it go. One more time. Big, deep breath in. Exhale. Now, from here, heel toe your feet all the way open, and then let the knees draw in. Now, this is an uncomfortable stretch. So as we come into inversion, it may be that you want to take one leg at a time. Draw the left knee forward, and then right knee, and go back and forth. That's a great stretch into those hip flexors. So Lisa, that would be a really good one for you if you wanted to go one at a time and get a little bit deeper stretch into that quadricep hip flexor. Otherwise, we go both legs forward. That's going to get the hip flexors a little bit, the IT band pretty extreme. With each breath, try and feel the body release and let go into your mat. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, heel toe your feet back to neutral. Now take that left foot, place it on the right knee, pull the right knee in towards you. So you can intensify that stretch. We want the tailbone down, flex your left foot, pull the right knee in, press the left knee out. You can rock side to side. You can rock front to back. Again, deepening into that stretch for that opening of the hip, that glute. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your left foot, bring it down to the right side of the body. Bring your right hand, feed it through. Hold on gently to the thigh. Left arm comes up and out. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now, gently bring the legs back to neutral, up in front. Switch the leg. Now that right foot is on the left knee. So we do that gradual on purpose. So you're pulling that left knee in towards you. Flex your right foot. Push the right knee out. Nice, big deep breath in. As you exhale, rock it side to side a little bit. Front to back. When you come into movement, you sometimes can find where your body really needs to linger. So as you shift and move around, you'll find these tight spots that need some attention, and then you linger there and breathe deep. Inhale. As you exhale, set your right foot down to the left side. That left hand feeds through the thigh. Gentle pull on that right thigh. Right arm comes up, open, and look over that right shoulder. With each exhale, working on letting go of the tension in that glute, in that hip, in the back. Big deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. As you exhale, bring your body back to center. Take the knees, rock front to back. Big breath in. Exhale, let your knees fall to the right. We're going to come over onto that right side. You have a 90 degree at the armpit, the hip, and the elbow. And then take your top arm and press that bottom arm down towards the floor. So sometimes a give and take will help. So you can decide if you want to tease into that or hold isometric. If you want, Chia, you could use your ball here for your head. So pay attention to your neck. If you need a little support, a yoga block, the ball works great. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. As you exhale, bring your right arm back to neutral. Lay open, so you take the arms and open like a T. Spinal twist, big breath in. As you exhale, float the legs to the left side. Rotate over onto your left hip. And then once you're there, that same 90 degree from the arm, from the hip, from the elbow, and then press your hand down. Inhale. Exhale. Same thing if you need to tease that, if you want to give it some press pull, all good. Otherwise, you hold that down and breathe. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and bring the body back open. Now, bring the knees to center, tuck the knees to chest, rock yourself up, and then turn it over. We finish with our chalisa, you guys. So, that's our final stretch series. If you want to do something different, again, feel the freedom to break into whatever you need to finish up. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the hips, come into that down dog inverted V. Now our body should be just a little bit more limber after the stretches that we've started with. And then we float the right leg, so the right foot comes up towards the ceiling. Lean back towards the left. Pull your left or your right foot all the way through. Lift up and turn your left toes out. So you're leaning into that right knee. Reach the arms in opposition, squeeze your behind, tuck your hips under, bring your right hand down, left hand comes up. See if you can take that left hand and bring it around the body. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand back up, straighten your right leg. Tip those hips back. Inhale. Exhale, soften your right knee, lift your body, slide your left hand down the thigh, right hand comes over, reach your right hand as far back as you can, so you're taking the left knee, or the right knee, bring it over the right toes, and then reach the left hand back down the left thigh, right hand comes back behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, spiral down to the mat. Turn your left toes so that they're facing the mat. Drop the left knee, flatten the left foot. Turn your right toes out. Lean into that hip a little bit. And then take that right hand, reach it behind you. You're on the pinky rim of this right foot. If you can, sweep the hand all the way back. Big breath in. As you exhale, take your right hand, bring it back down. Here we go, Chelsea. Now heel toe your right foot across your mat. Lay it down into pigeon. And then crawl your body forward if that feels good to you today. I know a lot of you are carrying some pretty big stuff right now. While you're in that stretch, with every exhale, see if you can release, let go of the stress, let go of the things that are holding you down. Even if just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, press into your left hip and pull against it with your right. Inhale. As you exhale, push into your hands. Dig your left toes into the floor. Hover the left knee. Step back into your high hover. Low hover, press your chest through, squeeze your bottom. Lift your tailbone, hips come up. Float your left leg up. Lean back towards your right heel. Big breath in. Exhale, pull your left foot all the way through. Stand up. Turn your right toes out, lean into this left knee, arms come your left hand down, right hand comes up. If you can, take that left hand, or what is this, your right hand, and bring it back behind you. Get all twisted, it's hard to tell what's what. Big breath in. And as you exhale, take that right hand back up, straighten your left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, make sure you're tipping your hips back and up, so they might slouch and you're trying to lift back and up with those hips. And then soften that left knee once again, lift your body, lean into this left knee, reach up and back behind you with your left hand as you slide your right hand down your thigh. Trying to lengthen out the intercostals and the obliques on that left side. Big breath in. As you exhale, spiral down to your mat. Straighten out your right foot, drop your right knee, flatten that foot so that you have that nice deep stretch into that hip flexor. Turn your left toes out, lean into that a little bit, friends. So again, tease the movement to get more out of it. Good for the fascia, good for the joints, lubricating through the ankle, the knee, the hip. Come onto that pinky rim of the left and reach that right hand or that left hand behind you. Bring it to the right hip if you want. Big breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and bring the hands back to center. Take that left foot, flatten it, and then heel toe across, and come into pigeon on the other side. You can always stay upright. You can have that leg parallel to the edge of the mat, or tuck it a little bit and crawl forward. Inhale. As you exhale, focus on what you can release and let go of. Inhale. Exhale, press into your right hip and then pull against it with your left. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, press into your hands, dig your right toes into the floor, step back, high hover. Low hover, press your chest through, flatten your feet. The tighter you squeeze the glutes, the longer those hip flexors will get. And then dig the toes into the floor, lift the tailbone. Walk your hands back. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. One last time before we roll up, whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, leave it here. And then slowly roll up, squeeze your glutes, drive the navel to spine, roll the shoulders back and down so your heart is lifted. Nice big deep breath in, arms come up. And exhale, one more time, big breath in, arms come up. And exhale, give yourselves a hand. Excellent job, you guys, showing up once again, especially on an early Sunday morning. It's such a great way to start out the day, start out the week. I'm so proud of you guys for making time to come together. Thank you for being here. If you have any requests for this week, let me know. Thanks for remoting in. I appreciate it. I know it's a little bit different. I'm hoping to have, to be able to at least live chat. So hopefully I was able to say something to you guys. But if not, know that I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of the day.